FUPOL – Intelligent Tools for Policy Design.
This video illustrates the visualization of statistic data. In this example, we use the EuroStat database. As you can see, as starting point, you see this general structure of EuroStat, which is quite similar to the normal known website, so from EuroStat itself, so where you get the same categories as you see here. This allows the same selection of indicators as you already know from EuroStat. You can explore with different kinds of visualizations through the entire hierarchy of the EuroStat indicators. Therefore, you have, for instance, some informations about the economy, where you can retrieve the general informations about government statistics and, for instance, the annual government statistics, and there you get some informations about the government revenue and expenditures. By selecting this indicator, you have the opportunity to get also further information what indicator you have chosen. Therefore, you have to choose this kind of Sema content, which provides you additional information, for instance about the last modification and other information. Next to the loaded indicator, you get also some further information about existing filters, for instance the filter by sector, the filter by unit, and the filter by other indicators. To visualize the general data, you can use, for instance, the data table, which shows you the information in a tabular form. But you can also use, of course, some graphical visualization, for instance, a line chart. We also have some other kinds of visualizations, which are pretty well known and very easy to use. To use, for instance, one of these filters, you can click for filter by sector. There you get some information for which you can filter. Filter by local governments, filter by state governments, filter by social security funds, and so on. By clicking on this filter, a new request will be made and you get an update of the presented data based on these filters. Next to this, you can also use any other kinds of existing information. For instance, select transport information. And if you're interested in, for instance, road informations, here you see that you have a number of categories where you can choose what indicators you want. If you're, for instance, interested in length of motorways, you can go to road transport infrastructure, and there you get lengths for motorways. Of course, you have here the same possibilities to see the results. In regards of the FUPOL project, and especially for the involved pilot cities, the statistical data for the local regions are more important. Therefore, EuroStat provides a special section, the general and regional indicators. Based on these, you get some regional statistic about different topics, for instance about the regional environment and energy statistic, education, and many other issues. The visualization is very similar. You can click, for instance, on regional economics to get economical indicators, for instance about the gross domestic indicators. Here you find different selection you can choose. One of these is, for instance, the gross domestic product at current market prices by NUTS 2 regions. As a result, you get the gross domestic indicator for these different regions. Here you have the same opportunity as you had before. You can choose a variety of visualization to show these kind of indicators. This will work for also a number of other kinds of regional indicators, for instance about the crime statistics, where you can also see on one of the lowest level the NUTS regions, which are directly only the city data. Here you get now the crime statistics which were recorded by the police.